We're back with another at-home discovery. This one's a little messy, so you're gonna want your parents' help with this, and you're definitely gonna wanna roll up your sleeves. Today we're making oobleck or slime. It's gonna be very fun, and first we're gonna see what we need to do that. First thing we're going to need is some water. This is gonna be the first ingredient we're gonna use to make our oobleck. We're gonna need a container to make the oobleck in. We're gonna need some cornstarch. We're going to need a mixing stick. You can also do it with your hands if you want to get really messy. And at the end, we can make our oobleck any color we want, so we're gonna add some food coloring. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is fill up our oobleck container with some water. Now, what you're gonna wanna do is have about 2 parts cornstarch for every 1 part water. Basically what that means is, however much water I put in here, I'm gonna wanna put about double the cornstarch. We'll kind of add the cornstarch slowly so we can see how the consistency changes as we mix. So, I'm gonna fill this up part way with water. That should be good. And then we're going to add our cornstarch. So as I said, you're gonna wanna add the cornstarch slowly and mix as you go. And you'll actually feel the consistency of your solution change as you mix. Now, we know that we have 3 main states of matter: solids, liquids, and gases. Oobleck, or any kind of other slime you'd make at home, is what's called a non-Newtonian fluid, which means that it has the properties of both a liquid and a solid. So I want you guys to do some experiments with your oobleck at home. I want you to try putting different amounts of pressure on the oobleck, pushing on it different amounts. If you push on it slowly, you might find that it acts like a liquid. You can very easily push into it. However, if you push on it hard or maybe even hit something on it, you'll see that it's actually very firm and exerts a lot of force back. That's its properties as a solid. Now, once we kind of get a little more firm, we are gonna wanna add some food coloring. So I have some fun neon green food coloring here. You can make your oobleck whatever color you want. I'm a bit of a traditional slime person, that's why we went with green. So we add that in and mix it up. As I said, this is a very messy experiment. So you're definitely gonna wanna wear some good messy clothes and have a nice workspace to do it. All right. Maybe add a little bit more cornstarch so I can actually feel this becoming more firm under my mixing stick. And you'll have a good idea of when your oobleck is ready to go from that feeling. All right. So as we can see at this point, I've actually added a little bit too much cornstarch. But that's the cool thing about this experiment. You can kind of change the ratios of what you add and get different feeling solutions out of it. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more water, give it a little bit more liquid. All right. So once we've mixed it up nicely, we can kind of reach in and play with our oobleck. So as you can see, we have a nice slime consistency here. And as I said, I want you guys to try exerting different amounts of pressure on our oobleck at home. If we push slowly on it, we're able to pretty easily go through it just like a liquid. But if I hit it or apply a lot of pressure, you can actually feel that it's very firm under your hand. So have fun playing with your oobleck at home. You can even scale this up if you want to. We just made this in a cup, but as long as you keep that 2 parts cornstarch to 1 part water ratio consistent, you could do this in a kiddie pool if you wanted to and actually swim in some oobleck. You definitely need a shower afterwards. So have fun with oobleck at home and stay away from the carpet.